After a while, all I'm doing is pounding wet chunks of bone into the floorboards, so I stop.
My name's George, and these are things that piss me off. Superhero movies. Well, more specifically, special effects porn. Why do I say that? Because nobody wants to admit that they see these fucking things, but yet they bring in a shitload of fucking money. This rant isn't about every single fucking superhero movie. There's a lot of good ones out there. For example, anything made by Marvel. Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins or The Dark Knight. X-Men 1 and 2, not 3. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 1 sucked. The Green Goblin was a fucking Power Ranger. Spider-Man 3 had a fucking emo Peter Parker. Are you fucking serious? There's also some other good ones like Blade and the Fantastic Four 1 and 2. Now, a lot of people bash those movies, and I personally don't see why. They are actually really good family films. Let me give you a quick history about superhero movies. They've been around since the 40s with the original serials. They weren't movies, but they played before the movies. After that is Adam West, Batman. Batman! Fucking bullshit! That was garbage and it was crap. It had camp. I like it because of the camp, but it wasn't good. That whole series held back superhero movies into the fucking 90s. Then came along Richard Donner's Superman. Garbage. Fucking garbage. The special effects was bad. The story was bad. The acting was bad. I mean, Jesus Christ. Superman made the world spin fucking backwards, reverse time.
What? No.
What? No! If Superman made the world spin backwards, he would pretty much destroy the fucking planet. Do not tell me it would make time travel backwards. That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Richard Donner's Superman was a blight. It perverted Superman then. It perverted Superman now. Superman Returns. Special effects was good. The whole 2 action sequences was fucking good. But that was it. The rest of the time it was about fucking real estate. For the people who bitched about Superman Returns, but loved the Richard Donner Superman, that was nothing more than Superman Part 3. It was bad, bad, and bad. Who's bad? I'm surprised he didn't rip off plastic wrap from his chest at some point, because that was a fucking brilliant idea. And in the 80s was a whole era of suck. We have the Tim Burton Batman, crap. Then you had the other Superman, nothing redeeming about those movies. Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher. The skull was in there once. It was on the hilt of a fucking knife. Are you fucking kidding me? You couldn't even put it on a fucking shirt? Really? Sitting around naked in a fucking sewer? What the fuck? Supergirl. What? How can you have Supergirl without Superman? Well, that's like making a TV show about Robin before he meets fucking Batman. No one gives a fuck! And then the 90s hit. Oh, god damn. We had Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park revolutionizing cinema. And what do they fucking give us? Dick fucking Tracy! Fuck you, Hollywood! After that, they gave us also Batman Returns. Fuck you, Tim Burton! Fuck you! That's also where they turned Catwoman into some sort of mutant cat thing. She's called Catwoman because she's a fucking cat burglar! Like, here's an idea. Selena Kyle falls and she gets crushed. Then a shitload of cats will run up and lick her and she'll raise from the dead! Brilliant!
What a perfect idea.
And then, oh god, and then they made it worse. Joel Schumacher. There's a place reserved for you in hell, waiting for the atheists and the Muslims for making Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Oh my god. Speechless. Then, oh yeah, Captain America. God damn it. Other movies, oh shit. Spawn. Spawn was made because of another movie's success, The Crow. I love Spawn. I had medieval Spawn. Spawn's a cool character. I wanted to like this movie. I was there on opening day to see Spawn. Then I was handed a load of bullshit. Now, there were some good movies coming out. 5% that were good was, for example, Blade. With Wesley Snipes, I love Blade. Loved 1, loved 2. I even liked 3. A lot of people hated 3. It's not the best in the series, but I still had a good time with it. And then one of my personal favorites, The Rocketeer. Mostly because of Jennifer Connelly. She was so goddamn fine in that movie. Now we have the 2000s. Last decade we have been flooded with just superhero movies. Some to do with comic books, some original. Like The Incredibles. Fantastic fucking movie. Then you have stuff like My Super Ex-Girlfriend. Yeah. Finally, after 40 years, we are at the point where people are finally taking comic books serious and making serious movies. Of course, Marvel had to fucking do it. I would love them to be able to get back X-Men and Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and all the other wayward children that were sold off when Marvel had no money. And then there were other garbage films. Ghost Rider, like the special effects, movie was ass. Elektra, just ass. Daredevil, this movie is one of those whether you like it or hate it. I like it. I like the costumes, I like the special effects, I like the acting. Even the story isn't that bad. The one thing I do hate, the organ scene. When are fucking organs the size of a goddamn skyscraper? That was utter and complete bullshit. Superhero movies are getting better. Look at the improvement from the Hulk to the Incredible Hulk. Yes, I know a lot of people are still bitching. He doesn't look real. He's a 2-ton green fucking man! How real do you think he can fucking look? And the fact that Bruce Banner wasn't some whiny little fucking bitch. I want my nanny. I want my... Shut up! We got a lot of movies coming up in the future. Some are going to be bad. Some are going to be fucking incredible. Like the Avengers. Warner Brothers, take note of what fucking Marvel is doing. Stop fucking up the DC universe. So what am I really raving about? I'm raving about the fact that a lot of Hollywood companies don't get it yet. Make a good film. Follow the original story. That's what we want. That's what we'll go see. And for that, we will love you for it. For Two Guys on the Couch, I am George. And that's one thing that pisses me off.
No, you know, I gotta get all the laughs out. Okay, gotta get all the laughs out. Okay.
And now, a bedtime story with Joe.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the irreverent journey through the landscape that is Twilight. Let's begin on page 275, shall we? But I want to help, if I can, to not make this harder for you. Well, he contemplated for a moment. It was just how close you were. Most humans instinctively shy away from us, are repelled by our alienness. I wasn't expecting you to come so close. And the smell of your throat. He stopped short, looking to see if he'd upset me. Okay then, I said flippantly, trying to alleviate the sudden tense atmosphere. I tucked my chin. No throat exposure. It worked. He laughed. No, really, it was more the surprise than anything else. He raised his free hand and placed it gently on the side of my neck. I sat very still, the chill of his touch, the natural warning, a warning, telling me to be terrified. But then, there was no feeling of fear in me. There was, however, other feelings. You see, he said, perfectly fine. My blood was racing, and I wished I could slow it, sensing that this must make everything so much more difficult. The thudding of my pulse in my veins, surely he could hear it. The blush on your cheeks is lovely, he murmured. He gently freed his other hand. His hands fell limply into my lap. Softly, he brushed my cheek, then held my face between his marble hands. Be very still, he whispered. as if I wasn't already frozen. Slowly, never moving his eyes from mine, he leaned forward. And that's going to do it for this edition of A Bedtime Story with Joe. I just can't wait to find out what he will do next. Until next time, for Two Guys on a Couch, this has been A Bedtime Story with me.
Oh, yeah, look who's snickering over there, mister. I can't do a suicide bombing because I'm sick. He had a note. He had a note from his doctor.